Hello, welcome Taurus. It's Meredith. I am here with your monthly message for April 2019. We are using the Bonfire Tarot and a couple other decks as well before it's all said and done. I encourage you to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos as well. If you do not know where your signs are placed for those planets, check out any astrology calculator online, put in your birth date, time and place of birth as well, and it will give you all that information. I personally use cafeastrology.com. I find that to be a very informative website. Not affiliated with them, just like the website. All right, let's get into it. We're going to take a look at the card from the bottom of the deck. This is a theme of energy running through the month of April for you. And you have the Empress. What a beauty. Okay, so this is a cycle. It's either a 9-day, 9-week, 9-month cycle. She's usually shown pregnant in the tarot, so it indicates something that we are incubating on or something that is gestating in our life. So there's change, there's abundance. She's the mother of the tarot. She's the counterpart to the Emperor. And the reminder here is that kings and queens, they rule kingdoms, queendoms. The Emperor, the Empress, they rule an empire. So this is sort of, this is looking at every aspect of your life, everything within your dominion. And I feel change here. I feel a change in the wind for you, and you're sensing it and you're acting on it. This may be the theme that is coming out of the April readings. I've already done Aries, and Aries had a similar message in like a review of resources, a review of life efficiency, and so on. How much do you have? How much do you need? How much do you even want? So you may be incubating on that right now. Let's get into the body of the reading. Your first card is the Two of Swords. This is making a decision, and that decision needs to come harmoniously into your own heart space. The Two of Swords is typically defense of the heart space. The blindfold is on, so we're not looking at the full picture, but at the same time we're going within, but we're more in our head than we are in our heart. So if you are faced with a decision right now, and likely you are because of the Empress here, you need to clear the highway between head and heart. So monitor, be mindful of your thoughts, but pay attention to your heart's desire. Next card is Five of Swords. This is it speaks to instability. Fives in tarot speak to what could be unstable. And if you look closely on this card, you have a woman in the background here. She's turned her back on these two that are duking it out. This could be you behind this blindfold. That's what I'm feeling here. So it's having, an inner battle, an inner argument. Perhaps the voice of your ego is a little bit too loud for you right now, and you really do need the heart and soul of the Empress to come into harmony here. So the woman who's turned away is facing, you could say it's a sunset, a sunrise. It could be the sun breaking through the storm. But it's breaking through the storm of your own inner dialogue, getting into your heart, listening to what your desires are and acting on them. But for some reason, you appear vexed over here with this Two of Swords because you may be facing some sort of energy crisis in your life. It could be finances, it could be relationship, it could be career challenges, it could be all of it. And you really do just want to move on from it. But let's see where you're going and what's next. You have the Hierophant. Well, it's a good card. It's about educating the self, making commitments with within your own relationship to self, and with other people. So it's like you want to choose a new path here, Taurus, but you haven't quite committed to the path because you want to make sure you're picking the right path, but you're overthinking it. And you're moving toward the Empress, but you require more information. You need more of an education over here. This card is about commitment. You could be facing something big in a relationship at this time. We'll see what the other cards have to say. Yeah, Death card, transformation, simultaneous endings and beginning. Taurus, you're absolutely moving on this month. You're making life changes. And new doors of opportunity are opening for you. But my sense of it is you've been very long in this Two of Swords type energy, so it feels a little uncomfortable to choose at this time. So you're having some difficulty there. As soon as you get into your heart space with it, it'll become clearer and a lot easier. You adopt the energy of the Empress, which is creativity, passion, love, light, laughter, joy, fertility. You get into that kind of energy, and this part of the process will be a lot easier for you. Yeah, then you have the Six of Wands, victory, success. This is going to be a nice month-long process for you. I don't feel like it's passing too quickly, and I don't think it's passing too slowly for you. It's going to feel just right so that you come to the end of April on a solid foundation of your own making. And then the next card is the Two of Pentacles. So here you really are trying to balance some things out. You're trying to juggle things, and you are poised for a significant change. It just feels like it doesn't quite fit yet, and you're working on making that happen. You are accommodating what you have desired to manifest. Some of it's here already. It doesn't feel quite the way you thought it might. So you've got to make some adjustments, and my sense is you're doing it. So you have harmony, collaboration, and balance in these twos, which is great. It brings stability to the instability of that five. You have a simultaneous ending and beginning right next to victory and success, and you are seeking your higher wisdom on that Hierophant card, and you are ultimately embracing the energy, of the Empress. It's really beautiful. Okay. Let's move on to the angel answer cards for you. This is your opportunity to ask a question while I shuffle, so please do that. What are the highest and greatest cards for Taurus for the month of April? Yeah, again, I'm seeing a theme already pop out of the monthly readings, and Aries got this as well a year from now. And I tell you always when we turn this over in the daily messages, it feels like an unfinished sentence to me, and it's really meant to say a year from now you won't recognize your life. And I do feel that is a truth here. These choices and decisions that you are making have a long-term lasting effect. So when you are looking back and reflecting on now, you're going to have one of those, oh my gosh, epiphany moments with your own self. Pleasant surprise. Okay, next card. The highest and greatest cards for Taurus. Answer to their questions. This is good. Peaceful resolution, which is perfect next to this 5. You are sorting this. It's been a bit of a challenge for you. And my sense of it is that you are talking to people you know, love, and trust. You're weighing your options. You're considering the advice offered, which is wonderful. Really wonderful. And ultimately, you get into your heart space. You become the Empress. And this entire situation up here sorts. And you feel great about it. Next card. Ask for help from others. Well, I did just say you're talking to people you know, love, and trust. You're considering your options and the advice being offered to you. It's great. All right, last card here for you. It comes from the Romance Angels Oracle cards. We'll see if there's a romance message for you for the month of April 2019 for Taurus. What does Taurus most need to know about love and romance this month? What is the highest and greatest card for their relationships? My gosh, they just want to be on the floor today. Heart-to-heart conversations. This is a great card, and I highly recommend this. Speaking to the people we know, love, and trust, and expressing ourselves beautifully. So honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So if you and your beloved have to have a sit down and have a chat, just share openly from your heart space and enjoy what comes of it. Taurus, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe here on the channel. Leave some comments. Everybody loves to read the comments. Other people find them inspiring just as I do. So thank you for doing that. Don't forget to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos like I mentioned earlier. It'll give you the full spectrum of what's going on in April for you. If you'd like your own personal reading, check the description box. Everything you need to know about that is there. Bye for now, Taurus.